Okay, so now we are going to look at how you practice this most effectively and use it most effectively to get to be able to recognize them. And what we're going to do is we're going to take those 8 rhythm words and you use this template or a piece of paper to do the same thing. And we're going to write in any one of 3 at a time into each box. So 1 per box, and we can alternate between 3. And the first ones we're going to look at are 1, 2, and 3. So you can combine 1, 2, or 3 any way you want in these boxes. And you're going to write in, let's say I'm going to start with 2. If you want to, you can take 2 rows and you can write what the number is above. Then I'm going to do a 1. And then I'm going to do a 2 again. And then I'm going to do a 3. Oh, quite tricky with a little pen there. Let's see if I can. I have to do it without the wee. Okay, I'm going to do it without the stems because otherwise it's going to. And I'm going to do a 1. And I'm going to do a 2. And I'm going to do a 3. And I'm going to do 1. So you're going to write them out like that. So we can see now we've got 2 beats, 1 rhythm word that lasts for 2 beats in each box. So that's going to give us a count. This is going to last for a count of 4. This is going to last for a count of 4. This is going to last for a count of 4. Now we've got 4 different rhythms that last for 1 bar in 4. So now you're going to make sure that you can strum these. So if I strum that, it's going to be 1 and 2 for the first box, and then 3 and 4. While you're strumming through this one, you've got to bring your arm down on the count of 4, even though you're not hitting it, because that's training your body to be consistent. And it's going to become very important later on. So I'm going to carry on. I'm going to do this rhythm here. It's going to be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Now, I can get to grips with each combination and practice it a few times. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Or I can just go straight through the whole line. I'm going to move to this one now. So that's going to be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Then I'm going to do the last one, and that's going to be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So if you practice this with different speeds of drumming tracks, you are going to get very good at reading and identifying these different ones. And you can do it the way that I just did by taking each 1 4-beat long combination, each 2 rhythm words together, making a little pattern out of those, and then reading through the whole thing. So once you've done this a few times with rhythm words 1, 2, and 3, you'll find that you're getting to recognize them pretty easily. So that's your first mission. On the back of this particular template, it gives you an order for doing this. To use rhythm, is a little recap here of what the rhythm words are. And it says fill in a row using rhythms 1, 2, and 3. Then fill in a row using rhythms 2, 3, and 4. So if I was moving on to that, I'm going to do 2, I'm going to do 4, I'm going to do 2, I'm going to do 3, and so on. And it'll be the same thing. You'll get this kind of combination of rhythms. Any that you particularly like, I would suggest add them to your rhythm library, so that when it comes time to play some chords, you've got a whole stack of different rhythms that sound good. The other thing that's really valuable about approaching it this way is that sometimes we can learn to play 1 or 2 strumming patterns and then we get really comfortable with those and then we get stuck in them, and when it's time to try and find something different, we just always go back to those same ones. So when you're playing like this, you're training yourself right from the start to be able to play variations. So here I've got, if I play this one and then this one, now I've got something over 2 bars that sounds kind of cool. So it's going to be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and if I put chords to that, then I'm going to have played this one twice in a row just then. So yes, you can see how this is going to make your background in rhythm really secure and really mean that you're going to be able to participate in a sympathetic way in whatever playing is happening.